Get it going.
Shit, we got the boy here today.
Album's releasing.
That's it, man. We got
That's
Chani
it.
Nattan in the building, man.
Sing's doing things.
Finally. It's been a
Finally,
minute,
man.
man.
I know.
We've been first guest of 2020.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me, bro. It's been a while.
So, man, are you excited about your album?
Yeah.
So, how did it come up? Why decide to do an album? Nobody drops albums anymore.
Yeah, I know, man. That's what I was scared about that myself. I was like, yo, it's a singles world right now, right?
Yeah.
And every singer is dropping singles, and I was like, you know, Intense. You guys heard of Intense?
Yeah.
He's a great producer, one of my good friends, and he's like, yo, man, like, you have all these songs ready to go, and let's just put them together and make an album. And I was like, yo, I was scared. I'm still scared and nervous about it, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm like more of like a single is like, I'm still comfortable doing it, right?
Yeah.
I've been doing it for the past year, and he's like, no, trust me, you want to take it to the next level, you got to do an album. And I feel like now I started working on it, doing it, and he said something to me. He's like, yo, there's no better feeling than looking at your phone and going through a whole track list of your own songs, right? And I didn't understand that at the time. I was like, fuck, whatever, Intense, he's just high right now, right? And I was like, man, then he goes, trust me, right? And then I was like, fuck, and then, but he's always been right. And then like, even my whole thing, like he's always guided me through it. And when it did, I ended up getting through everything done and said, and I was like, holy shit, like, fuck, he was right, you know? It's a sick feeling, man, like, knowing that you guys put almost effort into, like, these songs and made a whole album out of them.
All the hard work.
Yeah, man.
Why is it scary though, Drew?
Because it's like you don't know what people are gonna react to it. A single is like, okay, fine, man. Like the guy does a single, he always does that.
If it flops, it flops. It's whatever. You don't really feel that bad about it. Album, you put like, you know, the
and I feel like an
sweat.
album, it's like more personal. Like there's so many songs on there that I wouldn't have released if they're singles, right?
Yeah.
There's like 70 songs on that.
Yeah. You were saying that you one with your you mentioned your significant other. Significant other in one of the songs.
You
like
good?
How
let's get it started, right?
First podcast
not
of
even
2020 is so
not even drunk. A little rusty.
yeah.
What was I gonna say, bro?
I'll take over. I did mention it, and it was in the Karku Love. It's one of the songs on the album. It's a Senti song. That's what it is, man. It's like you have opportunity to do more if it's an album, right?
Yeah.
Typically, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't release that if it was a single, right? I'd be like, fuck, everybody's gonna think, what the fuck, he went soft, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the album, now at least like you have that.
You just put it in there.
Do you feel like you have to keep that persona, like being that tough Karku banda?
No. It's like that's why even this album, right? Like, be honest, man. Like, it has songs in there about like, okay, like she says one thing, how his wife, like, once he was sentenced to be hanged to death, like, they're like, you can't go meet him anymore, right? It's like out of bounds. You're not allowed because you're not really related to him. And she was engaged, right?
Yeah.
So what she did was actually she married his picture. And everybody around her was like, you know, like, you shouldn't do that. Like, he's only going to be around for a little while.
Yeah.
He's already sentenced to be hanged, right? There's no going around that now. And then, but she's still stuck by his side. And it's like, I did a song on that whole thing about, like, how, you know, like, love's stronger than that. Like, it doesn't matter if he's going to be around or not. She only chose who she wants to be with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like,
so it's very personal.
Yeah,
right?
man,
like,
for real, yeah. And then the album lets you do that.
Yeah. How does it? How do you feel like releasing something like that? Like that's so personal, like to the public. Like,
oh, he got la, yo, like, did you case, you know, thoda nervous hunda.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's like, yo, the way you said, right? Like, I'm a fan of like these rowdy songs, right?
Yeah.
Like, Karku
Life.
Just slappers like that. But just right? So then when I'm like, yo, I've always had these songs too. And it's like, oh, God, I was scared myself. Like, yo, I don't know how people are going to react. But, like, now, like, they're getting released, like we talked about before, in, like, Australia and India and stuff.
Yeah.
It's out there before our time zone. So they're getting good love, good messages and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I know?
It's scary, though. People can be harsh, too, right?
Yeah. You gotta have tough skin. In the beginning, when I started, I was like, fuck, this ain't for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm a sensitive guy. I almost start crying, right?
Yeah.
People are talking shit in the comments. Right?
Yeah. Johnny, where does this passion come from for making music, lyrics?
Like, yo, I started writing when I was, like, really young. And when I was about, like, in grade 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But just, like, fucking around, never taking it seriously kind of thing. And then like you guys know what Tadis are, right?
Yeah.
Tadis used to like at the Gurdwara. They used to be at my house sometimes. My dad was like a really big fan, so it's kind of in my family. And like I was like, yo, these Tadis are sick. They have Sarangi and stuff, Tad, right?
Yeah.
And got more into it.
Sarangi wala deep, right?
Sarangi wala deep, yeah. Sonu knows, yeah. So we've been always about it kind of thing. And I was like, man, right? And everybody likes to listen to music, right?
100%.
Yeah.
And I was always like the guy that would be like, yo, that beat sounds sick on it, or like, you know what I mean? Those lyrics are dope, and everybody's like, yo, man, like, what the fuck are you getting so into it? Right?
Yeah.
It's just a song. But then I kind of realized that, yo, like, I find this stuff really personal.
Yeah.
And then my dad's like, yo, I'll help you out. And he kind of always like guided me too, and he's like, Appa, tera gana karamange, right?
That's
And
it.
then I started giving my songs, like, people probably don't even know, like, my first couple of songs I gave him to Tadis, right?
Oh,
Damn.
really?
And just to see what they sound like and stuff. And then Intense was the one that recorded my very first song ever. So he was like, yo, bring this Taddi down. Like, we'll do this. We'll record this in the studio, right? You'll see
That's
what it's
sick.
like too.
Yeah.
And then after the first one, uthon thoda tor penda banda, like,
Yeah.
shonk pay janda, right? And then you see like reaction and love, right?
Then it's just like the excitement
The
feeling.
excitement,
and
yeah.
then you're
And
like,
even myself, like, I didn't want to, how do you say, like, you know when you don't want to like tell everyone that you wrote it kind of thing?
kind of want to be like behind the scenes.
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing.
Because they're worried about.
Because you don't know how people are going to react,
Yeah.
man. It's like, oh, you were always a funny guy. You were always like the comedy, like, you know.
Now
like,
you're writing
fun.
songs about your wife. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Come on, man. You know what I mean? Itna hunda hai, yo, you do feel it because you're human. I was like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, what are people gonna react? Like, this was the same guy just fucking around all the time. And then he has these thoughts and he's writing them. And what time laga for me to even like get confident, like comfortable with it.
Yeah.
You know?
But how does that affect you? Like the negativity that does happen, because you guys have like such a big platform, right?
Yeah.
How does that
especially
affect
with the
you?
music you guys create, there is a lot
of
of
controversy.
negativity
A lot,
and
man,
controversy
a lot.
that comes
And I've
with
been
it.
through I've been through the darkest times, man. Like you guys
Yeah.
know about it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like it takes a lot, bro. Like I swear, bro, I'm not even saying like I feel like the next guy in my position would just throw in the towel at that point, man.
Yeah.
And I fuck, man, I went through the worst of the worst, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you either at that point, because I know the people that started off with me, they didn't stick around at that time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And wo cheez hundi hai, bande nu, you have to realize that, look, man, this stuff I'm writing, this path I'm walking, do I really believe in it?
Mhm.
Or am I just doing it for the cheap, the giggles and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like I decided that no, man, like if God give you a gift of writing, you're blessed with it, then you're walking this path. It's like you gotta realize you're walking alone, right?
Yeah.
And you do it for the love, right? Like this whole thing we're doing, like we do that food drive every December, right?
Mhm.
It's like everything I've gained, and it's like we created that thing to give back, and the love I see in that month alone, it makes up for all the hate, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can do great shit when we get together. That's why I was like, you know what, Pelo Minu Sega, it did affect me a lot.
Yeah.
You know? And then like, even the media went after us that time, and it was like, fuck, bro. You do question yourself.
Yeah.
Yo,
What am I
worth it?
wrong?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, am I wrong? Is this worth
Yeah.
it? Like, what the fuck is happening, right? Like, I'm not even like that. Why are they calling me that, right?
mhm.
You notice too, like, we're like, what, second generation, right?
Yeah.
We know what we are, right? We're just like normal kids that grew up in Surrey.
Yeah.
When they're calling us all this shit, it's like, you wouldn't believe it, man. People even born here will treat you differently, right? I remember
Yeah.
that time. People would be like,
they
oh,
do.
no, we don't fuck
Yeah.
with those guys.
Mhm.
And it's like, dude, right?
Everybody's got an opinion.
Yeah, man. And
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like we hear rappers
Yeah.
and they're like, if you want to talk about controversy, right?
Yeah.
है ना? और
Mhm.
उन्हें तो बात है कोई करता नहीं, right?
No, 100%.
It's just like their people show so much love, they respect them. अपने च थोड़ी सी take them
Mhm.
that like I feel like now with making more music we kind of broke it. you
Yeah.
know? Everybody
Yeah.
kind of normalized our history, right?
Yeah.
You know?
That took time, I guess, right?
Yeah, a lot of
And
time.
patience.
A lot of time, patience, a lot of mental stress too, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, yo, like, inna kuch galat ho janda that would
Mhm.
ever go right?
Yeah.
But seeing that, did your family ever say, hey, like, take a step back?
No,
Or
man.
were they always supportive,
That's
like,
the
keep
thing,
going?
yo, like my dad, man, he's always been a rock for me. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, dude, tu chakki jal, bas hon na pair piche patti, right?
Yeah.
That hon idda da time aa gaya, it's like, this is that 1% out of the 99 that, you know, if you go through with it,
Yeah.
that it could lead to something, you know?
For sure.
And I thank him for that, man. Like, you know, normal parents would be like, oh, bas kar, TV te aa gaye hain.
Yeah.
People,
It's
yeah.
galat aa gaye,
Yeah.
rehn de, right? Beh ja hon, hai na? But it's like we kept pushing, man. And then I guess that's what all that, when I say that even on Snapchat before I got here, I was like, I want to thank everybody that like helped me out, that everything that led up to this moment.
Yeah.
It's that stuff, you know?
Mhm.
100%.
Because it's like at that point I knew like I had an opportunity to walk away and then like just throw everything away. But it's like,
what made you not?
It's like it's like God gift thing. Like you know when we listen to interviews of singers and shit, and I was like, they're like, "Ha, tusi ko to lakde si, main school ch gaunda hunda si," right? And they're like, "Oh, mainu God gift milya." For me, I was like, "Fuck man, stop shooting it for God gift."
Yeah.
Right? And then jadon main aap karn lag gaya, I actually realized what that meant, man. It's like people will be like, "Where do you come up with these songs? You're always fucking around. Like, where do you even come up with these lyrics or these hooks and shit?" And it's like, you realize then that it's a God gift. I know that I never said, like, I could come up with probably more chances of me while we're all hanging out here as friends doing our thing, coming up with a song here rather than like sitting in my room alone trying to force one. Right?
Oh, really? So you feel like you create more when you're like around
doing shit. Yeah, it's out and about, man.
Well, it's like experiences,
it just
right?
comes to you.
Yeah,
especially when you're like at the studio, right?
Yeah. More comes to you in that kind of environment. Where you're having a good time, right?
Bro, I used to see you on Snapchat all the time. Like, in my head, I'm thinking, when does this guy like sit down and write music?
100%.
But
then you realize that that you're blessed with something. And then even if for so long you don't take yourself seriously, you know what I mean? It's like chalo ek do gaane kar le. Then singers like in the industry that I looked up to, I listened to, started like approaching me, and they started fucking with us. They'd be in Surrey, they'd be like, "Yo, Chani, hit us up." And I was like, "Fuck, man! Like, why do these guys want to hang out?" Right? Like, up on the end of the day, I never really, I haven't like really started taking myself seriously. At least that time.
But do you feel like a lot of people just jump on the bandwagon because now it's like, okay, you got a little bit of clout, a little bit of fame, and they want to kind of jump in on that, right?
You do
take a bite out of it.
See that happening,
right? I feel like that happens a lot.
Eventually, you like learn kind of thing. That you see like, okay, man, this guy is just coming around now. Cause shit's popping, and then you remember like the same people kind of backed off. Right? You know, it's like with anything. I feel like when it takes off, everybody kind of jumps on. Right?
The same people that kind of backed off in the beginning now all of a sudden want to hang out.
Well, it's especially it's because we were talking about that, it is like controversial too, right?
Yeah.
That it is hard for some people to adapt when it's not at like a certain level. It's hard to support something all the way from the beginning for some.
But then it's scary too because the music you're singing, it has deep history behind it.
It does,
and there's like there's a lot of history, and there's a lot of people with a lot of opinions, right?
A lot of emotions.
It's very delicate too, right?
It's a delicate subject.
100%.
And that's also a scary part. How do you get comfortable with that, knowing that such a deep history? And knowing, like, do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on how you portray or how you show your music?
For me, it was like, okay, I was looking at, like, let's say, like, the civil rights movement with, like, the African Americans you could talk about, right? Like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, right? Right? Are you good? We're going to leave this in there, right?
Why did you start laughing?
I don't know. Yo, don't lie. The Kale made you laugh.
I'm like, where's this guy getting? Here's
the inspiration.
We're getting
the Punjabiest banda.
Yo, look, it's the person of 2020, bro. It was gonna happen.
I'll be honest. The last thing I expected was you to be doing research.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why.
I just told you what right? Okay, but that's dope.
Yeah.
I never talked about
that's
this
respect,
before
bro.
I can't. You gotta stop. Holy fuck. It's like 10 minutes into it. This is the Bains and Beers podcast.
Bro, this shit was
10 minutes into it. I just answered a serious question. This guy laughed at my face.
Oh fuck!
Check it out.
It was going so good.
It's no serious to take the guess. I'll be dead honest with you.
I can't, man. I can't. I watched too much of your Snap stories.
You know what happened? He couldn't take me seriously.
No, that's what happened. I couldn't, bro.
He goes, fuck this. Holy fucking hell.
Alright, let's go. Continue.
Alright.
Alright, we're back. I'm sorry, guys.
Go back
I'm sorry.
to the Kale then?
Yeah, let's go. Alright, we're good. Chalo.
Okay.
I'm not going to drink water.
Let us off here.
Kaleyan di dekh la, right?
Yeah.
Martin Luther
what
King
made you want to research them?
I was like, yo, these guys led proper revolutions. And like they did armed struggles, Che Guevara, Nelson Mandela. In jail time katya. Why is it that the Sikh or the Punjabi revolutions being looked at any different?
And it's kind of like you felt like kind of forgotten, like in a way.
I'm like, yo, upper school which we're learning these guys' history.
Yeah.
We talk about our history, all of a sudden it's controversial. But here we are celebrating. People are like, I see every Punjabi person posting like a month ago, Martin Luther King Day or whatever, right? And it's like, dude, like you guys people
Punjabis, right?
did the same shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's true.
Day and night.
But Chani, like a lot of kids don't understand the history. Like for the longest time, I didn't either.
Yeah,
right? Like
no.
1984.
And we can't blame
There's
them.
not a lot of education on
There's
it.
no, man.
But then we
There
were
isn't.
talking like NWA talking about like
Yeah,
Right.
that's the shitty part. I was like, yo, like we've been through the same shit. You'd be like, hey man, like you know they tried canning Punjabi in the 80s as like official language, and the guy would be like, no man, wait, no way, fuck that, right?
Yeah.
But the guy would tell you every history about the NWA, man.
Yeah.
They try shutting our music down, man.
Yeah.
They try to fuck with the rights, and it's like a singer telling you this, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, like you know, your people had the same problem,
Same
similar
struggle.
problems,
Yeah, same
right?
struggle.
And
yeah.
they went through like similar stuff, and they had a crazy movement, right? And it's like, I was like, yo, if we do, because I feel like music connects everyone, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday. Music and sports are the two
Yeah.
things unifies everything.
Yeah, they're universal, yo. And
Yeah.
I was like, yo, maybe through music we can present our history,
Yeah.
right? That yo, our people's they're going through this, right?
Mhm.
Like I'll tell you one thing, you know, like or whatever, all jokes aside and shit. Our history is so fucking crazy, bro. That like, so like when someone like you know how like those guys got the Pope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
है ना? और अपने लिए they elected Jagtar Singh Hawara as the Jathedar, right, of the Akal Takht, and that's like our supreme throne for every Sikh, every Punjabi.
Akal Takht?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And oh, apna like Siramora, meaning like that's highest than any authority, right?
Okay.
So the Akal Takht was made by Sheme Guru, right? And so Maharaj made that as in like this is gonna like be like the law of our people kind of thing, है And then a couple of years ago they put Jagtar Hawara in charge of that, and this guy's in Tihar jail. Right?
Oh, he's in jail.
So imagine like how crazy a Qawm's history is when like the guy that's running it, he's just sitting in jail, and like people at that time, Nelson Mandela, they freed him because he was a leader of those people, right? And he was in jail, right? And they're like, yo man, this guy's been in jail, he's a leader of these people, let him go kind of thing, right? He fought for their rights, and apne liye is the same thing, and it's like,
why is he in jail?
he was in jail because in 95 or like 96, one of those years around that time, he was an actual active Karku. Like he was a militant in the whole Larg and the whole movement. He fought in the armed struggle, and he's been in jail ever since. And all these guys, like 90% of these guys, they served already their life sentences.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed out yet. So their struggle is like ongoing too.
So that's the India government.
Yeah. I guess they feel like if these guys ever came out, it would be like an uproar kind of thing, right?
Punjabis, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is that they have so much power even sitting in jail. It just shows you like how great we are kind of thing. You know, that if someone's running it behind bars, it's like...
Do you think if they did get out, there would be a sort of uproar?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Not in today's day, right?
No, man. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess they like, I don't know what they picture of us in their heads, like some bunch of savages running around or something, right? Like, civilized people, right? You know what
End
I
of
mean?
the day, yeah.
And like, even if you read his letters that come out of jail, because he does letters that kind of instruct like the whole Qawm, like, up by da karna, nahi karna, right? They're really like civil, they're really peaceful. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Right? And he always just asks everybody to unite. And he goes, it doesn't matter what you believe, what you don't believe, just unite. It's a time to unite kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right?
So growing up, all this history, was it like your parents teaching you,
Parents,
or you were just
family,
intrigued by it that you went
and then especially like parents can only teach you so much. I started learning a lot of it on my own.
So you have personal like passion?
Yeah.
kinda?
And I was like that's the same thing. I realized that I was like, man, like we learn so much about other histories that ours is so great and it's so alive, right? Like
you're sitting in social studies, like, you know, what the fuck am I learning
They're
right now?
teaching us about, like,
but then they also only teach you what they really want to teach you, right?
Yeah.
Conspiracy
and then
theories.
you realize that once you feel like it's personal, then you get more into it.
Yeah.
Like you feel like, yo, they're trying to like change.
They're fucking with me, right?
Yeah, they're trying to change.
So
Like
it's kinda
Punjabi,
like-
like last year, they all the Punjabi signs in Punjab, they like put Hindi instead of them.
Are they trying to kill out Punjabis, man? Like in India, like are they just trying to like get rid of us? Or
See,
something?
that kind of stuff would make you wonder, right? It's like Punjab's our state. Why is all the signs written in Hindi?
Yeah.
That kind of makes you wonder. It's like Punjabi is my language. It's hard to Hindi. But we're in Punjab.
Because one of my cousins is really like into the history and stuff, and he always says like they're trying to like wipe us out. In India.
Yeah. That and even the floods in Punjab.
Yeah.
There's no means for floods in Punjab. If there's fucking already a water shortage, why the fuck are there floods, right?
Straight up.
Makes no sense. And then
it doesn't add up.
Right? And then all that shit. If you think about it, it's like you realize when you get into it that, yo, like, gosh, it's not right.
100%, yeah.
Then you're going to get more woke, right?
But then what can we do?
I feel like apna kaam as personal, right, as it is whatever, like appa music karte hain, right?
Is that what you feel like is that the reason why you're kind of doing it?
Yeah.
So
to educate,
to educate.
Yeah. At least I'm like at some point it'll start some spark, and people will think that man, like we should really learn about what happened to us or what's still happening to us, right?
Yeah.
And then they educate themselves, and then they go on about and like educate other people.
Yeah.
Right. And that's a movement in its own, right? And then I guess like once someone has the knowledge, they can do things within their own circles, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I know. Correct.
But then talking about like the like educating, well, like what do you say to people like Global BC News and stuff like that when they talk about like your music videos and stuff?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on like that, like the guns and stuff like that?
They went after like
they did.
and like they're like, oh, brown music is really violent, right? Man, the thing is that like, okay, like I remember one time talking to one of my friends. He goes that like they're saying this is their belief that music with guns in it encourages youth to pick up guns. Straight up, I think that's their underlying belief. Right? It's like with this music out there that all three of us know that encourage us to go to the Gurdwara and do seva. Right? Like these Tarambak songs, these singers drop like once a year.
Yeah.
How many of us listen to those fucking songs and be like, you know what, man? Aja, Bains Gurdwara jate hain.
Chal Bains.
Bad beers.
Yeah. Yo, and you're gonna be like, fuck that, dude. You lost your shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are we selling ourselves so short, or why are they deciding that for us?
Why are they putting a target on you guys though?
Right. I feel like they're putting a target on us because our music is popping. Imagine no one listened to our shit. No one give a fuck about us, right?
They wouldn't care that you have guns in your music.
Exactly. We're doing good numbers where your youth are engaged, and it's like like these same youth, if they don't listen to our shit, they're gonna listen to rap. That's what do you call it? We want to talk about violence, probably 10 times worse, right?
Yeah.
And it's like they're still good, normal kids, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like these kids grow up to become like lawyers and doctors and shit. You guys think they're gonna become like
maybe it's India government putting money in Global BC's fucking pockets.
But what about, but not even Global BC, what about like people that are like also into the cause that think that like you're educating like what using the guns is not on the right side? Like what is your response to that?
Because you see there's a lot of apne, our own people that are against it. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So there's people
I've always personally just been curious about this, like your answer towards this.
No, it makes total sense, man.
So what do you feel about a situation where like our own people don't support?
Yeah, I feel like
how do we change their minds?
The thing is that that someone has your belief set. And you can't. Like this guy feels like this is wrong, and that's the bottom line, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta understand that. And I've grown up like now, like at this point, I realize that like that's his opinion. I respect that.
That's it.
Mine's different, right? Like I guess like for parents to see like when there's guns in a music video, typically they wouldn't want their kids to watch that.
Yeah.
I know. But then
they also don't want their kids to watch porn, but they don't block their browser history. They don't block the internet after 9 o'clock. Sorry. It's the truth, man. It's true. You know how much access these kids have stuff to?
Yeah.
How many of these kids grew up to be porn stars, right?
Straight up.
So it's like, why do we cut ourselves so fucking short, yo? We think our community is the dumbest, man. Like we gotta give ourselves more than that, yo. Like like we're listening to these gane, we know that it's our history. XYZ hatiyar chakke ganna chakkiyan. They did this movement in that time of history. This is why they did it. It's done, right?
That's for a reason,
And it's like, ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚੀਏ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਤੂੰ ਗਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਣੀ ਤੂੰ ਜੋ ਚੱਕ ਲੈਣੀ right?
These kids are playing GTA, right?
We grew up playing that shit. Look at us fucking sitting here civilized, right? I don't have a fucking strap on the table right now.
That'd be crazy, right? Imagine you pulled up.
yo, if you're talking about
that. You got something to say? No, I always just wondered that your side on that. Because we only like you can only really see the one side. When you go to Twitter, when you go to everything else, when you go see 100%. That. So there's I'm sure a lot of people that are curious about your opinion on that too.
No, makes total sense, man. And obviously everybody's obligated to their opinion.
And bro, just talking to you, I can understand you actually know a lot about our history, right? And you understand a lot about.
Well, the fact that you studied other culture's history, and studied your own too, that you see, like that you You have a goal in mind. Yeah.
Then bro, at one point in my life, I was like, yo, there's a problem here.
Yeah.
That we did similar movements and we did similar struggles, right?
But we're not recognized.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, the NWA had the oppression stuff going on about him. There was this Kavishari, his name was Nirmal Singh Chola, right? And dude, so this guy used to go around Punjab during the movement, and the cops were telling him like, yo, you gotta stop doing this, right? He would sing about the movement at that time. And they cut his tongue off. Yeah, they cut his tongue off, and eventually he got abducted and killed. And Nirmal Singh Chola is like, his case is still going on.
Damn.
And it's like, dude, like the guy, all he did was he was a Kavishar, he was a singer, right?
So does that ever worry you? Well, like,
no,
not really. Yeah, here, right?
You know, we're blessed enough to be here. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why, like, it's like Canada, at least, like everybody that even that time of the history when this stuff was happening, everybody that came to Canada, they got like a safe home. You know what I mean? Like, they're blessed now.
But you have in some of your music videos, you have clips of like your dad in the movement, or what were those clips about?
There was one that we used in Carpool Life, and Sonu guys helped us with that. It was with my dad at the very end of it.
That was your dad, right?
Yeah. He was at the very end of it, and I wanted to kind of give him like a tribute kind of thing.
Yeah, that was sick.
It was about like they used to go to these protests because all those clips are from like 84, 85.
Was that out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in Vancouver downtown, because at that time, like imagine us like in our 20s.
Yeah.
And like we're like first generation. We just got here, and now we just found out like Darbar Sahib, Golden Temple got attacked. Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, dude, like fuck, this is messed up, man. And my dad's like, yo, like. He didn't know much about history either. He's like, I learned more about it ever since that happened. I guess that when that went down, it kind of brought the community together that time.
Yeah.
That, yo, like, we got to stick together.
Took it upon themselves.
Was that, just a question, was that attack on Darbar Sahib just to kill Pindrawala?
That's what, like, the states, like, you can say, like, their story is about it, right? You know, that's their, like, whole perspective that, like this is why we did it, was to eliminate this one figure.
What's the real reason?
I'll say it again.
What's the real reason?
Real reason? Like, I'll show you a quote. Like, you know, Joyce Peregrine, she's like a humanitarian.
Yeah.
She wrote like a lot of books, man. And then she kind of did an analogy of the whole situation. She goes, yo, like, that the first video. Yeah, the army, she's like, didn't go into Darbar Sahib to eliminate a political figure. It went in there to suppress a culture and to eliminate a race that has a warrior spirit.
And they used him as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right? Because these people, she goes, they're so powerful, yo. Like, if they wanted to, she goes, like, they can run the world, yo. Because Sikhs
kind of hurts, right? Kind of stings when you even talk about it.
Right? Yeah. And it's like, yo, they went in there to crush their spirit.
Yeah.
That, yo, no, you guys aren't capable of this. That you're always going to be under.
And they're still trying, man. Like you're saying in India, they're still trying to.
So
systematically, it's smarter now, but it's still like there, man.
So when you're saying that your like dad guys, they all like kind of united when that happened, you feel like we lost that over the time, kind of.
Yeah, for real.
I think
you don't see that anymore, man.
Yeah.
Like there used to be like this candlelight they did every year since '84 in front of, I think, the Vancouver Art Gallery, and it's kind of sad to see like every year. Like, I know there hasn't been justice yet.
Yeah.
We know there's victims still alive from like the Delhi genocide, right?
Yeah.
But yo, like to see every year the number is dropping in that candlelight, it is kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like everything kind of like within time kind of faded. Right?
What happens to help though? Like what do you do? What do we do? What happens though? Like, what do we do? Like, for justice, like you're talking about, what happens?
There is like, I haven't really looked into it a lot, to be really honest with you, but like I've seen like this case is still going on. There's like justice lawyers that are just specifically.
So basically, if they were to release anyone in jail, would that be justice? In a sense.
I guess, man. But like, you know what it is.
But then
like,
you
again, you know
can't
what,
take back those years.
Can't take back those years.
And for us people, for like as a comb, like us three individuals that like make that comb, it's like we gotta really believe that in some sense, like justice delayed is typically justice denied, right?
Yeah.
Our people have been through like almost over 30 years now.
Yeah.
And like,
still are, right?
Yeah, man. Imagine losing like a family member.
Yeah.
And like they still don't tell you if he's dead or he's disappeared.
And you have no idea.
The biggest case that kind of shook me was, you guys probably heard of Jaswant Singh Khalda, right?
No.
He was a human rights.
I'm not very educated.
Was he the one with the light?
Yeah.
The light?
That's
okay,
the one.
Yeah.
And he was the one that the guy was like, yo, I challenged the darkness kind of thing.
Yeah, that was sick.
Like, literally, bro, put it in like the easiest way for you.
He went missing, right?
He was our Martin Luther King kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this guy, he came up to the Canadian Parliament. He came to Canada And he went to all the MLAs, MPs, and he showed them files and files he found.
Yeah.
They're like some cremation sites out about 2,000, 3,000 youth missing. That got burnt there without no IDs, nothing, right? So that's how he found that there's been a genocide in Punjab, because he started visiting cremation sites.
Yeah.
And cremation sites, they have to hold records of how many bodies get burnt there daily, right? So he found all these records and exposed them all over the world. And he started getting threats, and it's like he kept going on with it, and eventually he got abducted and killed.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and then even the Canadian government, the UK government, they sent India, like I think, letters from their own parliaments saying that, yo, we want the whereabouts of Jaswant Singh Khalda. What happened to him? How did he disappear? Where is he? Right? Because he had a voice, like he, and this guy fought everything with, he did it with a pen, man. The guy never lifted a weapon in his life, right?
Fuck, man. And how does India just fucking get away with this shit, man? Like, if you're saying all these people reached out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how hard did the Canada government work?
Yeah. I think even recently, though, I last time I checked, a couple of officers did get arrested in his disappearance.
But not even that. It's
a highlighted case.
What really happens, like, if you think about it, it's not like a news story type of, like, not a lot. It's not, people don't know.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like,
it's
for them, you're not getting your news time, you're not getting marketing. It's like, it's a whole business at the end of the day, right? And like, how hard is the UK government and the Canada Parliament really looking for this guy?
Straight up.
It's just on
it. Legal, yeah.
He's true.
And
I totally fuck with that, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like any country without its own home, its own place, its own government,
they don't really give a fuck.
They don't have no representation.
Yeah.
Bro, if you think about it, we're fucking 2% in India. Why would someone give a fuck about 2%? Right? You're let's say you're like the fucking, you're like fucking Prince Harry, right?
Yeah.
First of all, you moved out, right?
Yeah.
At the second of all, you're gonna be like, why the fuck am I gonna beef it with the whole country over this 2%?
2%, yeah.
Oh, hunda ya.
Yeah.
You're right, bro. We think it's all fucking, yeah, man, they're gonna take care of us.
Yeah.
Right?
But I heard 2% had all the resources.
They did. Right?
Bro, our 2% is powerful.
It is. That's what scares them, I feel like. That we're really like.
They just try to suppress us, that's it.
Yeah.
And they still are, though. Like, you know, in India, what's really going on still?
Yeah.
And Jaggi.
Yeah.
He's still in jail, right?
Yeah, that guy's still in
jail. And that's fucked up.
And
like,
you get this, like, the last time I read about it, it's like, there's no, like, filed case against him. Like,
he's just in jail.
He's not convicted yet. Like,
he was a journalist?
He was no. So you guys probably heard of that website, Never Forget 84?
Yeah.
I think he was the one that he ran that website.
Okay.
So he gathered like the history of like each encounter, each fake police encounter, each basically Kharku that fought in the movement. He wrote their stories, how they were like tortured, abducted, eventually went into this life, right?
Yeah.
And he compiled all that history and made that website.
That's crazy.
That's what I heard, yeah. And then I guess just off of that, right? Dude went there to get married and like he got picked up.
So you're never going back.
Yeah, fuck that. yeah.
Are you scared?
No, I wouldn't go.
Yeah,
like,
because risky, right?
You know what I mean? After what happened with him, it was like a wake up call. I feel like sometimes that maybe they done that just to like, how do you say, like create a scare?
Yeah.
Like, this could happen to you if you typically
if you guys
up,
come,
right?
yeah.
Just like everyone here, like our parents are scared to talk about it because like, oh, we won't be able to.
Yeah, our parents are scared.
100%.
Like, they're scared to talk about it.
Yeah, all they care about is going to get suits for the wedding, right?
Yeah. I was listening to, you know, it's funny you said that, some dude's speech, right? And I was like, holy fuck, this guy fucking has something, right? He goes that he just basically like Madi lunning the crowd, right? He's like, fucking, they're sitting there, and I was like, holy fuck, if I was watching this on YouTube, and I was like, fuck, if I was in the crowd, I'd fucking feel so much down, right? He's fucking right. He goes, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਦੱਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਕਾਹਨੂੰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, right? He goes, ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਾਣ ਪਾਣ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸ਼ਰਾਬ ਪਿਲਾਉਣ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, right? He goes, ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਣਾ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਇੰਨਾ ਪੈਸਾ ਕਮਾਇਆ, right?
100%.
But he said like wedding shopping. He goes, these 4 reasons are holding us back from fucking speaking up, right? He goes, we had people in our history like Pagal Singh, Udham Singh, right? Like
that have done.
Fucking Udham Singh spent 11 years in UK, a place he's never been in his life, just to do this certain task, right? And he goes, up, and jo suit land de karke aap bolna nahi, right? And then it's like, holy fuck, when I heard that, I was like, fuck, bro, Sharma diya, right?
It's true.
Like,
Probably everything was true, right?
I know the upper,
we're blessed to like be here.
Yeah.
We're like straight up.
So, like we say, we take it for granted.
We take it for granted.
He goes, bro, like we have the sickest, like everything, like car, good, everything you can think of.
Even when most of us go to India, we're treated like kings,
like royalty. Yeah.
Like it's just honest. This is how it is, and like.
But apparently now it's different a little bit.
Really, they got a little attitude.
Now they got a little bit of attitude because all their boys are out here now, right? All their boys are out here now.
My chacha was at my house like a couple of days ago, and he said exactly what you said. He was telling my dad's friend who came to see him, and he goes, "Give me up into the hall." They always ask, right? He's like, "Yaar, wo gal nahi rahi." Like, okay, he's like, "Pyar na sare milte hunde se." He goes, "Hone rahi." He goes, "मैं पिंड रहा 2 हफ्ते." He goes, that ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਨਾ ਆਪ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੇ ਬੋਲਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੇ ਆਪ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੁਲਾਉਣਾ. And my chacha goes like, it was such a small thing, but when he said it, I was like, fuck man, that sucks.
It's probably true.
He goes, jad thada is like the basically center they always say, right? He goes, je tu sadak te khada hai, before it'd be like, oh ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਲੈ ਗਏ ਹੁਣ ਆ ਜਾ ਬੰਦੇ ਆ, right? He goes, ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਨਾ ਕੋ ਚਲ ਗਿਆ, then that's fine. Otherwise, they won't even fuck with you.
Yeah, because they're like, yo, you guys treat our boys like shit out there.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's complaining, this and that.
That too, and I feel like over time, pyar nahi reha kind of thing. Right? Okay, and it's like before there wasn't like TVs and shit in the pen, right?
Oh, now they got
talk to each other. Now everybody's on their phones.
And that's kind of like society in general here too.
It did. Everything changed.
Yeah, it does over time. But that's scary too. Like, what do you see in like the next 10 years?
Band, you feel so much love.
I only went one time. I was in grade 5, so like. When we went, we felt like that was like what 2009.
Yeah. So I went 2009 as well.
Dude, you felt like king then.
Yeah,
that's the last time, man.
I went 2009 last time, and I remember like when I got there, like this was in 2009. The whole band kind of came.
That's it.
Like to our house to just say what's up and shit.
Yeah.
And my chacha was like, "Yo, last time I went, no one gave a fuck." Like
it's different now, right?
Because it used to be
everybody's bar now. On bar koi iddi gal nahi, right?
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not a big deal.
They're like jehda munda bhi koi greeb bhi hai na pind ch, oda bhi munda dubei hai. Like, you know what I mean? Like oh bhi bar hi hai, right? It's like koi, you know what I mean? Like no one, it's not a big deal anymore there.
Yeah, that's true.
Before it's like, man, Canada to hai. Yeah. Now it's like, fuck that. That doesn't go Canada too.
It's like.
Who are your like music inspirations though?
Mine?
Yeah.
Sabarkoti.
Did you just say Sabarkoti?
I heard you listening to that one day, man.
I do. I think he's a man.
You get kind of senti sometimes. You have that nighttime ride.
He has like really senti songs. So Sabarkoti will fucking make you want to kill yourself.
You're just listening, right? Reading the comments, right?
Bro, my music inspirations are like, I fuck with guys that write themselves, yo.
Yeah.
I think Museala is like one of the sickest writers. I fuck with Gan Rojla too. I think he writes really dope.
Who do you think's better?
Amrataman. Who writes better?
Who's better? Ajla or Sidhu?
Sidhu? Yeah. Because it's not about better, it's about what I prefer more.
Yeah.
I feel like Sidhu writes more Karku, yo. We can't even deny that.
He does, he does.
He fucking drops snappers, right?
He does.
Yeah, they drop bangers.
47? That was
that was totally Karku.
That was,
You can't even deny that, right?
And there's a kala on the song.
Yeah.
Couple kale, couple mame.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that shit was actually, that was a sick song.
I'm really big fan.
Oh, Amrataman, he's really
buddies too now, and he's like, fuck, I told him to his face, I'm like, yo, you're one of the sickest writers.
Yeah. He's a dope singer. I like his songs are really well put together.
Yeah. Like he has some songs that aren't out yet that he showed me, and they're really deep too, man. Like this guy talks about stuff that like, it's like, you know what sucks? You hear these songs and they know themselves that it's like only guys like us would fuck with.
Yeah.
So he goes, it can't, but a commercial nigga.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, fuck, that sucks.
Yo, I've heard that before.
Commercial. You know what I mean?
They gotta put out what's trending.
It's a business, man.
Yeah, so are they doing it just for like views and stuff?
Yeah. Everything's a trend in this industry.
You know what Sonu said? It's like, bro, you know when we listen to an interview with a singer, like, oh, why don't you do this? They're always like, oh, main keeta siga tar makagana kisne sunaya nahi.
Yeah.
Bro, they're right.
100%.
Fucking, you can't even blame them, man. Yeah. I know what they're talking about. Now we're going through it. It's like you're doing this music, but no one's gonna listen to it. And they're in their head, they're doing their part. You get it? Like they're like, okay, look, man, I did these 10 commercial tracks. I'm gonna do this one track for my people.
But then that comes back to like you guys creating music a certain way because you guys are trying to connect with now's generation, our generation. So that's why you guys gotta do that,
at least
right?
Making it appealing.
Yeah.
Right? Even when I started, I was like, yo, I want to make stuff that I know I would listen to. You know, sometimes we like fool ourselves, like, I fuck with it.
But at the end of the day, all the brown kids are listening to 50 Cent, Tupac, all that stuff, right?
100%.
They bump.
So do you feel like you draw inspiration from them too?
Yeah. Before I didn't, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like straight up, I was really close-minded. I only listened to Punjabi for so long. मैं तो हजे साल की होया खनी 2 साल.
Because a lot of you guys' songs are like hip hop inspired.
Bro, मैं horn सुनने लग गया. मैं सुनता ही नहीं थी. I was like, fuck. Then I'm like, holy shit, these guys' stuff is dope. That they actually writing more like meaningful stuff than the Punjabi. Like tera tikka, tera lakh, right? Tera nak, right? And this Gana is going off. Like his dad got picked up, and I was like, holy fuck, he became a G.
They're saying real stuff, yeah.
No, man, it's समझ ले यार थोड़ी, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Because you should draw inspiration from different places. You could it probably opened up your lyrics
way
too.
More, man.
Yeah.
Way
and then
more.
you connect with people more.
Yeah.
Right?
Straight. And you know, like, what's like happening too. You know, like, ki chal reha, ki nahi chal reha. ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਯਾਰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਆ, then you stay within your little Punjabi.
Bro, people are ruthless. They cancel artists out so quickly. One song and they're like, hey, man, nah.
Bro,
man.
it's like what we talked about. Remember, where like the songs have a shelf life.
Yeah.
It's like I would say a week. What do you guys say?
Yeah, 100%. We
depends on the song.
We bump a song, Roger, in the car for like a week.
I give it.
And then after that, it's
a banger. You get a banger in the summer. You get a couple months though.
Months?
For me,
a couple months.
Yeah.
Summer.
Okay, that one 100%.
Yeah.
But that's like on receptions. Like even the Gaddiyan actually you're right too. Gaddiyan, I've had it on repeat.
Yeah.
Like even when Sidhu dropped like Uchiyan Galla.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is that you know what it is? Like okay, those are like anthems now.
Yeah, these are like banger. I'm
really
like
songs.
So if you're just talking about like sing,
those are always gonna charge.
Okay, so let's talk about your album. So for your album, do you think it's gonna be an album where people are just it's banger, or do you want people to focus more on the lyrics, or what do you want people to take from it?
I would say the thing is, like, bro, like exactly what you said. Like, what do you want to take from it? I would say that give it a chance, open-minded, listen to it at once, and you can kind of pick out what you fuck with and you don't.
Yeah.
Because there's songs on there that are like straight up, like in your face, like you know, like the shit we do typically.
Yeah.
Then there's like deeper stuff like we talked about.
Significant other. So how
the fourth track or whatever. That one sounds really deep.
Yeah, it's really deep, yo. So it's like whatever kind of preference you have will be in there. I tried doing a variety, right? I was like, "Sare chak mein na kariye," because ohi the album da swad hunda na.
Yeah.
Thodi mix mithai kariye.
Yes.
Mix mithai. Jagga sweets, right?
You didn't give the shitty ones, right? But how did the one with your significant other like come up then? Like when you're, I was wondering. I'm
going back to that one.
Because like the lyrics, like you're just chilling, like you know, like going on a date night or like no.
You
said that Jagga sweets with her. I got the mark check on it, right?
All right, you know what? It's about time. You know, Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, is that just a gift, man, to make her feel special?
Dropping close to Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
The reason why, bro, it's like a joke in my family, cause so I dropped my dad's name, the one you guys mentioned in Kharkulai, and then I don't know if you guys heard the song Dear Mama.
Yeah.
It's a really like deep song, right? And I dedicated that to my mom too.
Yeah.
I actually remember that song. Yeah. A lot of people like that song.
Yeah, man. Minu aaj tak kabhi bahut pyara geet hai, right?
Yeah.
And then, so it's always been a joke in my family. My dad and mom were always like taking cheap ones at my fiance. I was like, oh, tera le gaya na, right? Right? So I was kind of like, yo,
she's low-key pissed, man.
Yeah.
She's like, no matter that's the
my parents gonna cause problems in my relationship. So I'm like, you know what? I was like, let's just do it. And I was thinking about it for a while myself. And I was like, chalo, right?
And then obviously it just came from your experience.
How has she impacted your music? Do you think
she's been supportive, surprisingly. I sometimes feel like any other girl in her spot would have ran away.
Really?
It's a lot, man.
Yeah, 100%
it's a lot,
it is. Yeah,
it's like, you know, these people,
baggage.
I gotta realize that. It took me a while to realize this, right? My friends, her, some of these people are really private people, yo.
Yeah.
They don't want their lives out there, right? And it's like, so when one guy's life changes, you gotta realize, bro, it impacts everyone, man.
Yeah.
I know my brother, my dad, my mom, they're not used to this, right? When my dad goes, oh, you're Chani's dad, right? It's love, but it's the same time, it's like at some point, like
the privacy's not there.
There's
a positive and negative aspect.
There is, man.
You lose the privacy a little bit, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I go to the mall, like, you know, like someone who grew up with us, we go there scrubbed as fuck, right? And they'll be like, yo, you're that guy. I saw your video. You're dressed like that. I was like, motherfucker, that's me on video, right? This is me like an off day, right? You know? And Honda ya, yo.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
realize
true.
that at first. And Tina would say to me sometimes, yo man, like tu tyaar tu hoke jaya kar. And I was like, serious? Like, fuck, that's so hard work. That's hard work, right?
You
She goes, yo, they come up to you to take a picture. You don't even look nothing like you look like in your videos, right?
So it's like, that's the saying. They can be presentable at all times, right?
Small shit like that, man, it makes you think, like, right? Like, thoda you get exhausted from this.
Some days you just want to go in your pajamas, man.
Yeah, I still do it. I'm the savage guy that still does it.
But that's you, right? So like, it's like, that's why people probably do come up to you.
Yeah, at least you're real.
Yeah,
you keep it real, right?
Keep it genuine. Yeah.
You just can't come out anymore. That's it.
Yeah.
But how? But has like the music and like the Snapchat ever affected your relationship?
No.
Do people ever like in your Snapchats be like, yo, Harja, like, you know why you always like got the camera out?
You know what happened, bro? Like, I on my Snapchat right now, so like I get a lot of like good messages, positive messages, right? So what I did was I just like a couple of years ago, I before it was open to public, so it's still open. I got verified like a couple of months ago, so that's like really dope too. But I turned it down.
Congrats.
Like, I only have people added back. It's like it's my own family, close friends, like Sonu guys, whatever, right? Like all my guys from day one, I have them on there, so that I can only see their messages, kind of thing. And I'd rather you need some kind of
100% though. You don't want to see what other people are saying.
Yeah. Because sometimes they'll send really positive messages.
Sometimes
some days, like I remember when it was open, someone would say something really stupid, and it kind of makes you like, fuck, bro, like, why did this guy say that? Are you kidding me right now? I never reply to DMs, and it's like, if I do say something really important or something, I see something that comes up, but like, DMs will be like, add me back, follow me. The guy has like 0 pictures of it. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to be missing out on it.
Yo, think about it, man. People are so ruthless. What was the one thing when the guy was, the politics, and then they brought up your nephews?
Yeah,
right?
Like, look at that, bro. Like, it's like
that thing. I was offended.
I was pissed off about that because I thought that was unnecessary.
City elections, right? I never even came out and like my parents supported that running party, right? My family supported that party, and then they would come to my house, meet my dad, that, and I didn't even want to. Like, I was never overly supporting politicians. I stepped away from that scene, right? I wanted to detach myself. It's like, okay, I'm gonna vote, obviously, right? We're gonna, we got the right to vote. We should vote, right? So I didn't vote. I
voted this year, first time. Last year?
Who'd we vote?
I voted.
Liberal.
Liberal.
Liberal Jat, man.
I don't know what to do.
No.
I was like liberal. Trudeau, my boy, man.
Trudeau's a Punjabi. That's the thing, right?
Look at him, man. Look at his face,
man. Think like we owe him our lives.
Straight up, man.
Oh yeah, Trudeau.
Like, put whatever color you want on your face, buddy.
Yeah.
What did you think about that? Was that a big deal to you?
Bro, okay,
that was so
people are gonna hate on me for saying it, but
so funny.
I thought it was hilarious, bro.
I was like, bro, there's a picture. If you see the full picture, with the saying in the middle.
Yo, why?
Like, yo, are people
those guys were offended?
Here you, fuck, man. I got fucking fired up about that. I was like, yo, here are people are posted up partying with this guy.
Yeah.
And it's like 10 years later, you're like, I got to see. And it's like, okay, I get it, right? Trudeau got shit for that, right? Where the fuck is that Sardar today? Right? Why did his picture come up again? Where is he today? Right? For all we know, that could have been Harjit Sajjan.
He said it. Defense minister.
Yeah.
It was him. I agree.
Harjit Sajjan didn't seem offended. He was Sardar.
But even that guy, he's not offended standing beside him.
Like, Trudeau appointed this guy. Mans is the fucking defense minister of Canada. Why the fuck you guys be calling him a racist, right? His cabinet is more Punjabi than like Punjab's cabinet, right?
and then you got other
Jagmeet
politicians. Told your tears coming down their eyes, right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man.
Puraniya, tusi yadda
He got a little senti, right? He's like,
man, he started crying like a baby, bro. Straight up.
I think he got too. That was like a little bit tactic, right? Make a big issue out of it.
Well, I think he looks stupid.
Yeah.
You know, no offense to him. No. I'm sure he's a real smart guy, but
it's like
he was rounding.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It didn't need to be dragged.
We gotta realize it's fucking politics.
Yeah.
And we live in this society today where everybody is woke.
That thing with your nephews, like they posted that, and I was really pissed off about that.
But how does that affect you? Does it make you like question shit?
Oh, it's like, yo, holy fuck, people go that low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are like kids, man, and fuck.
They're innocent,
like,
right?
Yeah,
like,
man.
What the
and
fuck?
then it's like, why would you bring kids into this? And I after that happened, I kind of took a blow. I was like, fuck this, right? I was like, you know what? Before I didn't support this guy's ass, right? And honestly speaking, like, I don't give a fuck who's running, right? And I feel like they're all the same shit at the end of the day, right? And I was like, after that happened, it got personal for me, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this, pancho, tu aaja dag, right? And I was like, dag aaja, I'm like, hold on, I'm like, jatta aaja, tu pancho, jo marzi ho jaye, right? Aapa sara jor la denge, tu jitamage, right? Jinna apna jor challe. And
I just think he really did. How you helped him a lot.
People still say that, and sometimes we don't realize our potential, how much our reach
bro,
is.
You got potential, bro.
That guy was probably doing after, man. He's eating samosas every day.
I got calls after that whole week, and they were scaring the fuck out of me. Like I had the power to do shit like that. They're like, "Oh, Chani, uncles, like my dad's like, "Jata ata dagatu," right? And I was like, "What the fuck? How?"
Bro, you got reach, man.
And then I was shocked about that. And apparently, then like legit, their own team was like, "Oh, dude, a lot of youth came out to vote and this and that." And I was like, fuck. And I'm not saying that's because of me. I'm just saying that.
Well, I think it is because of you.
Right? And I feel like as a city, we're all kind of really, and as much as like far spread out we are, we're really connected too.
Yeah, we are.
People saw that shit. Everybody, even if they didn't fuck with me, they were like, yo, that's wrong.
That was so wrong, bro. I was sitting there, I was just like, yo, this is disgusting.
Because we actually talked about that after, and we saw a lot of kids when we went to go vote.
There's a lot of kids there, including us, because I was first time voting.
Bro. Even when I rolled up, I remember I went to vote at PR. A bunch of kids standing outside who said, "What's up, bro?" And they're like reached out about that whole scene too.
See, that's where things just go under the rug. Like those are big positive impacts within the community itself. People don't want, Global BC doesn't want to show that, right? But they rather pick on the negative shit and throw that out there.
100%.
Right? And I feel like you did have a big impact in making a lot of kids go because they're watching you, right?
Even until the end, I was like, yo, regardless, like, vote who you're going to vote for, but like, just vote, right? And I guess whoever did see that scene, it was like, yo, fuck this.
Let's go through.
Right? Because people from other places are reaching out to us too. Like, yo, that was fucked up. That shouldn't have happened. This and that, right? They all saw that. It galt ho gaya.
100%.
That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
The album just dropped live right now.
Fuck.
It just dropped right now.
Congrats, my man.
Congrats,
thank you guys.
Fuck, wish you all the luck. And it's gonna be a banger.
Hopefully, bro.
100% it's gonna be a banger.
And thanks for having me here too, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks for coming, bro.
We good?
We had it coming. Should we keep it going? What do we got? Good night, album just dropped, bro.
54 minutes? That's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good, right?
So that's all you guys get, right?
I had a good time. I feel like we talked about more deeper shit than fucking, LOL shit.
Yeah.
Right? Which is dope. I actually got the opportunity to answer all that stuff. No one's even asked me.
I've always wanted to ask you this stuff.
Respect, man.
100%.
Because
these are genuine questions.
Because we genuinely want to know this stuff, especially like the gun scene. Because everybody's talking like whatever, but nobody gets your side of the story either, right?
So many times we've sat down with our family or our cousins or our boys, and we've had the conversation, right? And it's like
which we all
are intrigued by what you're doing. It's made me go back on YouTube and search Pinarwala speeches and how powerful those are, right? So it makes me want to learn more of our history.
100%.
So I think there's a lot of positive to it. And I think we as a community just need to focus on that, right? Take all the negative shit out of it. And like we're saying, man, there's bigger things that are happening in this world, like in Punjab right now, that we all need to think about.
Straight up.
Right?
Respect, bro.
And that's what it comes down to.
I can't even believe it's the same guy that laughed at the cut. Like my man just fucking did a victory speech at the end, yo. That was gangster, bro. That was so gangster.
There's like 5 to 10 minutes or how long was that laughing attack?
I couldn't stop, man.
We didn't have that in there, bro. That laugh attack is like the climax of this thing.
They're gonna see that and they're be like, what am I watching? And then after
they get so serious, I don't know they're dying too.
It was good though. I really enjoyed it.
That was a good podcast. I was enjoyed.
What a sick time here.
Well,
check out the album.
Check out the album. Go subscribe to The Vibe. Go subscribe to what's your ads?
Chani Nattan.
Oh, damn.
Chani Nattan.
We all know who this guy is.
Yo, go run the album numbers up, boys.
That's it.
That's it.
And make sure you appreciate the Senti songs too.
Yeah. What did you say?
He said girls.
Well, boys and girls, everybody.
Whatever you identify yourself as now.
Put your egos aside. Put everything aside and
if you identify as a donkey.
Love you, miss you, kiss you all.
That's it.
Yo, guys.
We're the Bains Beers podcast.
1 second. I may have to announce this right now.
Oh, shit.
If this is for real, if this is happening. Oh shit! Intense just sent me a message about the album, saying that fuck, it's number 1 on the chart.
Oh fuck! That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, brother.
Holy fuck.
Man.
That's amazing, yo.
Fuck.
Wow. Love,
bro.
Congrats,
that's it.
Here, man. Yeah.
Congratulations, bro.
I never thought it'd be like that fast, but that's fucking awesome.
That's gangster.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's fucking sick.
Well, on that note,
On the pod, on the fucking
live
pod.
on the podcast.
Yeah.
We are the Bains and Beers podcast, and we are out.
Live. Yo, Intense, bro. The podcast is still running. I just want to say I love you so much. And congrats, brother.